Welcome to the first episode this semester of Inside McNeese. Here are your top stories.
Students come from all over the world to McNeese for many different reasons. The question is, how did they end up here out of all places? We decided to find out.
You hear their accents walk into class and think, was that real or fake? And if it's real, why are you here? Here's some answers to your questions from the international students themselves.
I was excited at the prospect of running track at an American college. A lot of people back home in Australia who run track often go to American universities. I was excited for the college experience. I have seen it all in the movies, but I wanted to experience it for myself, and I was excited to go on like a new adventure and meet new people, experience a different culture from the one I was used to.
I got in touch with quite a few universities out in the US, but the coach for the track and field here, am I allowed to say his name? Mr. Gilroy? Brendan Gilroy. He was very straightforward and just very easy to negotiate with, and he just offered me the scholarship straight away, and it was just an easy option after that, really.
Yeah.
So.
I actually wanted to come to America to go to college. So we found in the newspaper in my country an agency which offered different colleges in America. So we chose McNeese. I think that I came here because of the engineering program, because I checked the other colleges, but this one was like they had what I wanted.
People come from all over the world to McNeese for many different reasons. These are just a few. And when asked the best thing about being here now, many gave a response similar to this one.
It's got to be the weather. After spending 19 years in England in the freezing cold, it was pleasant to come over and have a bit of sunshine, so yeah, the weather.
The Crew to Rowdy kicked off its season yesterday with the annual Mardi Gras ball, and Inside McNeese was in attendance.
The Student Union Board, or SUB, hosted its annual Crew to Rowdy Mardi Gras ball. Students dressed in formal attire and enjoyed jambalaya, king cake of course, a DJ, and face painting. The Crew to Rowdy court was also presented and the king and queen were crowned. The event was certainly a hit for the students in attendance. Be sure to check out SUB's next event, the Soul Food Expo, on Thursday, February 26th.
With cold and flu season here, Inside McNeese's Ashley Joseph caught up with Lisa Toops to find out how to stay well during this season.
Affordable health care for college students is always a major topic of discussion within society. Earlier this week, we sat down for an interview with Ms. Lisa Toops of the Watkins Infirmary, located right here on McNeese's campus.
What we're here for is to keep the students well from minor illnesses like sinus infections, ear infections, rashes. The payment for the Student Health Center and the Counseling Center comes out of an assessment with their tuition. It's a one-time fee. I think the total fee is $34.75. That pays for them to come to the Student Health Center, see the nurses or the doctors anytime they need to, and also to use the Counseling Center services as well. We are between the Fraser Library and Kirkman Hall. There's a side road there called Bridgeway Lane, and we sit kind of back off the main street off of Beauregard. There's no appointment necessary. We're here from 7 to 3. We don't close for lunch. So they can walk in anytime, and we can help them with over-the-counter medicine. You know, if they have some health issues or there's some concerns, they just want some counseling about health issues, we'd be glad to do that anytime.
I'm always busy, so I don't even know why I'm sick in the first place. I mean, I eat apples every day. You know, they say an apple a day makes the doctor go away, so I figured apples are cheaper than going to the doctor anyway.
Holidays can get very expensive, and Valentine's Day is no exception. Buying gifts for your loved ones can leave a deep hole in your wallet, so here are 7 tips to help you do Valentine's Day on a budget.
Valentine's Day is coming up soon, and it's the perfect opportunity for you to show that special someone just how much you care. However, as a college student, I need to save money in any way that I can. So here are my 7 tips on how to do Valentine's Day on a budget. Let's start off with a classic first. Flowers. Girls love these things. Bright colors, beautiful smells are sure to brighten her day and ensure that your Valentine's Day is a success. Yeah, there we go. Another thing that girls love are teddy bears. These furry balls of love and rainbows are going to be there to comfort her and hold her whenever you're on your successful business ventures all the way across the country. I've found personally that the bigger the bear, the more you care. Now, we all know that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Well, the way to a woman's heart is with chocolate. The smooth, sweet, silky flavor says, hey, I think you're a cool person, and this South American delicacy shows you just how awesome I think you are. Now, don't bother going to waste your money on world's finest. Just save your candy from the parade. We all know you were going to throw it away anyway. Might as well put it to some good use. Nothing leaves a woman speechless more than fine jewelry, but nothing empties out your bank account faster. We already know women love candy, so why not just combine the two for candy jewelry? It says, hey, it's a thought that counts, and I think about you a lot, because I like you. Women love fashion, and they love no one's sense of style more than their own. Purses, handbags, belts, you name it, they have to have it. So, when she's not paying attention, sneak into her house and take one of her old purses she doesn't use anymore. Rewrap it, give it to her for Valentine's Day. She won't even remember she had it. And you save yourself a boatload of cash. Who could forget about clothes? Definitely not girls, that's for sure. They are obsessed with this stuff. Most of the time they'll just wear something once and throw it back in their closet. So you don't have to put a whole lot of effort into this. Just pick something out and tell them it compliments their cheekbones or eyes or something. Chicks dig that kind of stuff. You always have to have a trick up your sleeve, something to keep them guessing. I call this the element of surprise. So those are my tips and tricks on how to save money on Valentine's Day. Now sit back and relax as a professional goes to work his magic.
You can see the rest of this video by following the link on our Inside McNeese Facebook page.
Now we explore a common problem that comes with our obsession with technology, distracted texting. Inside McNeese's Jude Richard has the story.
In this day and age, we are obsessed with our cell phones. We text all the time. But how much technology is too much technology? Studies show that more than 90% of students surveyed said that they text during class, and although they believed they could still pay attention to the teacher, they overall scored lower grades. So if trying to text during class affects our grades, how does it affect other things we do?
Can you explain a little bit what you do back here?
Oh, most certainly. What I do here is actually monitor the TV channels that play out in the station. It's a very important job to do this because any mess up on air can be seen by everybody.
Do you think that texting while you're doing it affects your performance in any way?
Oh, not at all. I stated before that this job requires a lot of multitasking. If you can't do that, then you can't work here. It's no offense, I mean, it requires a... Oop. Crisis averted.
You text while you're doing other things all the time. Do you believe that while you're texting and doing these things, that the texting distracts you from what you're doing? Jordan?
Huh? Well, I mean, it's pretty dangerous, especially when you're driving down the street or on the interstate and you're looking down the text or you're looking up scores. But I only do it at a stoplight. That way, at least I'm not moving.
You know it's green, right?
What?
The light's green.
Oh,
go.
Sorry about that.
This semester, we're introducing a new segment on Inside McNeese called Polk's Top Picks. Each episode, our correspondents, Taryn and Wesley, will go around talking with students and faculty about popular topics. Here's our first video.
Hey, I'm Taryn.
And I'm Wesley.
Welcome to our series of Polk's Top Picks, where we find out what McNeese students like the most, from their favorite place to go to their favorite word.
On this episode, we're going to be covering two topics, latest lingo and people's favorite apps.
Tune in.
Probably Domino's.
My favorite app right now is this card game called Ascension.
Showbox.
I'd say Instagram.
It would probably have to be Instagram. SoundCloud.
Trivia Crack.
Trivia Crack.
My favorite slang word has got to be by golly.
Share.
Probably ain't.
Bruh.
It'd have to be dip.
I say fleek a lot. Bet.
I mean, clutch is a part of a car.
Means something today like it's time to get it in gear.
It came at the perfect time. Like when someone saves the day, something happens, and you're like, ooh, came in clutch.
But if you were throwing shade, I'm not sure. What would it be?
Don't forget to use the hashtag PokesTopPicks on social media for your chance to be featured on the next show.
Check us out at Inside McNeese on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And stay up to date with series like Megs and Mags, Pokes Top Picks, and various other videos.
From all of us here at Inside McNeese, stay classy, Cowboys!